Hi everyone, I'm sitting here on Thursday looking forward for my trip to Paris, Barcelona, and Tel Aviv. And it's going to take me about 7 weeks to educate hundreds of people in Europe and in Israel of the work that I'm teaching here. The base of my work is your potential to improve. More and more information is coming in the world that explains how the brain can rebuild itself. And we can do it on a regular basis. People have a very simplistic answer to what you do to improve your brain. For example, they say exercise. But then some people injure themselves when they exercise. And while I believe in stretching your capacity, just today I worked on a beautiful 93-year-old woman, and after massaging her, we did all kinds of walk to prevent her from falling. And it was amazing how she could go beyond her capacity, like walking upstairs backwards. That was a great thing to see. So everybody has the limit. I'm not exactly in the same shape that I was in my 40s, in my late 60s. I'm approaching my 70s, and yet I did run for 5 kilometers or 3.1 miles with my daughter in a short part of the marathon in Golden Gate Park, and we exceeded the speed of most of our group. And so I do have some capacity. I do like to bounce on a trampoline, but I also need to know my limits. To push a bit beyond the limits is important. The most important thing, though, is that most people don't understand that you can exercise your nervous system. Your blood can flow better in your body, and your vision can improve. For too long, we were locked in and did not go out. It is high time for us to go out. It is high time for us to meet. I remember that I insisted that my daughter and I will meet even in a time that she was very afraid for her roommates and did not want to meet somebody outside her circle. But we met anyway because I insisted, and we walked in the park. And there she felt free, and because of that our connection continued. But I'm hearing of parents and kids that did not meet for 2 or 3 years, and that's very hard. On people who sat and looked at the computer and the phone on a regular basis, which is hard for their eyes, because when you look from near all the time, you really tense your eyes too much. Our eyes are meant to hunt, to look at a distance, and looking from near is a big strain. For that reason, I'm so happy to go and teach all over the world the work that I'm doing, the work that brings optimism for a reason. Optimism because you can actually do better, you can be happier. And movement, simple movement that relaxes your joints, that relaxes your eyes, that can help you hear better, see better, will make a big difference in your life. So I'm looking forward to talk to all of you. We'll have a series of sales when I'm out of the country to make it easier for people to obtain our material. We will have a workshop on April 29th and 30th to bring people to our place by the beach to work with. We will have a training course on the 18th of May, and I hope to see as many of you as possible in my lifelong training. I'm doing this work for so many years, and I evenly am happy when people train with me to help others or train with me to help themselves for many years. As I met one of my clients now, who is in her late 70s, that you remember that she worked with me in her early 50s, and her ophthalmologist could not believe it. He tested her for half an hour to understand how come in her 50s she sees better than she saw before. And when she explained to him about my training course, it was hard for him to believe. But my training course really breaks all concept of what's possible. So, I wish all of you a very good time. I'm going away, but I will be with you anyway through workshops and seminars online. You can see them in our store, and I hope that you would work with them on a daily basis. I wish you very good spring as it's coming soon. Meir.